Don't stop the
You want pop, you want rock and roll.
We begin tonight with the latest on 6-year-old Zara Hayes.
I got hot,
I feel like I could be the face of 4 because I have a passion for television.
hip-hop music. What the
I'm Steven Duchon with MLive.com.
they falling.
Buildings, bigger than renovations. It's about giving people a lifestyle that allows us to leave a lasting impact on and for our city.
I just want to start by saying that I feel that I'm a very passionate person. I'm passionate about life, passionate about having a career in television, and I want to do my best to be able to represent Grand Rapids in the best light possible.
Hey, thanks for checking out my video. My whole life I've had this dream of working in television and working in journalism. I graduated from college with a broadcasting degree, but took a different line of work after college. Now, after a handful of years, I want to use the communication skills that I've learned and put them back in the broadcasting field. So I hope you'll check out some of the work that I've done and consider me to be a part of Box 17.
A big turnout as a small town paid tribute to a fallen soldier. Corporal Jason Lee of Fruitport was killed in Iraq last week. Family, friends were on hand along with people young and old who didn't know Lee but wanted to pay their respects. This isn't the first time the village of Muir has asked its residents to boil its tap water. The third time in as many months. Today, a chlorine flush and flyers posted door to door. The village hopes that the boil advisory will be raised by Monday. A cold case, a love triangle, and evidence that no longer exist. Today, a detective testified that some of the evidence was destroyed after a water leak in the evidence room. A mother of a teen accused in a drive-by shooting here in Holland is holding a prayer vigil today. Area pastors and the mayor will be praying on a way to end violence in the community. We'll have complete coverage later today. I'm Steven Duchon for 24-Hour News 8. 44th Street is again open in Wyoming after a deadly accident that knocked out power to the area. Police say the westbound driver was speeding when the officer tried to pull him over. Before the officer could do so, the man lost control and lost his life. The holidays should be a time for giving, not taking. At least 3 purse snatchings occurred around the Grand Rapids area last night, 1 at Schuler Brooks on Alpine and 2 along East Paris Avenue north of 28th Street. I put 2 and 2 together that they were going alphabetical when they announced the top 20. I was like, well, here's my last name coming up, and sure enough, it was on there, and pretty exciting. My favorite, probably the Subway commercial. I really enjoyed that. I think that gave me an idea of firsthand what you would do as the face of 4. Originally, I'm like, I'll make friends, and I don't want to get too close to these people because then feelings will be hurt if one of us doesn't make it. And then at that point, I was like, okay, yeah, these are actually cool people who I actually enjoy being around. And I love hearing what other people have to say about movies. To have a conversation with someone about a movie that's beyond, oh, it was funny, or I didn't like it, it was stupid. And I decided, well, what kind of movie blog can I start? I can just start writing about reviews. I thought I should try to watch every Oscar movie in every category, from sound to hair and makeup to best picture. This is pretty good, isn't it?
And so for the last couple of years, I will scout out where the movies are playing. Obviously, a lot of the movies aren't big blockbusters, so you have to travel a little bit or find them online. It's those small movies that many people who watch the Oscars are like, oh, I don't know any of these movies. But it's those movies that have left the biggest impression on me. I would love to have a career just, being able to just discuss movies. I really do feel like I'm the most determined choice. I would dedicate my life for the next year to be the strong, adventurous, serious person that could really connect with the viewers of West Michigan. If that can happen, then I know that I've done my job as being the best second-year face of 4.
All right, Steven. Now is the time where the judges can ask you questions about yourself as well as why you think you should be the next face of 4. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, your first question comes from Jessica Price.
Hi, Jessica. How are you?
So you said that you're really adventurous. So I'm just wondering, what's the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
Well, actually, about 5 years ago, me and my best buddy packed up his van and decided to take a 3-month backpacking trip across the United States. So we basically had no plan. We just got in the van and drove to about 17 different states and 8 national parks and climbed mountains and slept overnight in the snow and found out a lot about each other, but also found out a lot about myself that I didn't think I could do. But that's definitely the most adventurous thing that I've ever done.
All right, your next question comes from EOB.
Steven, you're the movie guy, obviously, so pick one movie that describes you best.
Best describes me. I'd probably have to say National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Because not only because it's Christmas, but because you can see that my family here is pretty much like the Griswolds. So, you know, that would probably be the movie that would best describe me.
Thank you so much.
Crafting around intention, everything 616 touches enhances the community's ability for better living. It's more than buildings, bigger than renovations. It's about giving people a lifestyle that allows us to leave a lasting impact on and for our city. .616 Living creates residents that drive connections, deliver inspiration, and build relationships, all acting as building blocks of the future Grand Rapids.
Be successful and just make the West Michigan proud. Thank you.